Hey guys, it's Sierra, the Solitary Witch. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be filming 4 videos going through each of the different clairs. We're going to be talking about clairaudience, claircognizance, clairvoyance, and clairsentience, and really just giving you a guideline to help you kind of figure out what clair you maybe fall under. Keep in mind that you may express one clair maybe a little weaker than others. You may have several clairs that you express very strongly, and that is normal. That's okay. Everyone has their own unique blueprint of different psychic abilities that they express strongly or more weakly than others. That's something to keep in mind. Also keep in mind as I'm going through these signs and things, you may have to think back to your childhood. A lot of times we experience our psychic abilities quite strongly when we're younger because we are very fresh in the 3D reality. We're very fresh in our 3D bodies, and so we haven't had those conditionings or limitations kind of placed on us just yet. So you may have to think back a little bit to childhood when I'm going through some of these signs, and that's okay as well. It's not that you're broken. It's not that your clair abilities just disappeared. It's just that maybe you were a little separated from them due to conditioning or society or things that have happened in your life. They are still very much present within you though. It's just a matter of digging through those things that have kind of separated you from your ability and just kind of allowing them to come out and express themselves the way that they were when you were a kid. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun recording them because a lot of them, as I was doing the research for this video, I was seeing a lot of things myself and I was like, oh my god, like I experienced this one, I experienced this one happened to me too. And it's just a fun kind of thing to kind of have as validation that we're not crazy. Like, you know, these things really happen and they're happening to people all over the world. So I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Comment down below and let me know what you think or what clair you think is your strongest or maybe your weakest. Go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check the description box. I'm gonna have my social handle placed somewhere on the video, so be on the lookout for that as well, and let's get started. Hey guys, so we're going to be talking about clairsentience in this video and some of the signs that can help you decide whether you are clairsentient. So the first sign of clairsentience, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes, is that you're highly energetically sensitive to your surroundings. So you have a hard time with clutter, you have a hard time with crowds, everything kind of has a certain spot or a certain space in your home, and these things are not to be nitpicky. It's just because it helps to keep your energy clear. It helps to keep you feeling centered and balanced. So if you feel that you resonate with that point, you are probably clairsentient. The next sign of clairsentience is you read a person's energy immediately. So these are my empaths out here. You know within the first 5 seconds of meeting someone whether you're gonna like them or not. You know whether they are a good person or not. You can tell when someone is lying to you. You can tell when someone's being genuine. You cry very easily at things that hit you at the heart. You feel everything on a grand scale. You very much absorb the energy of the people or the environment that you're in. So if you resonate with that point, you are probably clairsentient. The next point is random nausea. So this is something that I actually didn't really quite see anywhere in my research, but it's something that I experience and I feel that it ties into clairsentience. So this could be like, you know, it's not that you've eaten anything, you know that it's not that you're getting sick, you don't even have a stomach ache, like it just is random nausea that comes out of nowhere. And this could be because of negative, dark, or heavy energy that is present either in the person that you're speaking to or the environment that you're in. It just kind of strikes you in such a way that you become nauseous. And for some people, it is very brief, and for others, it might kind of drag itself out a little bit, depending on, you know, the nature of that energy and the intensity of that energy that caused the nausea. So if you have experienced random nausea, you're probably clairsentient. The next sign of clairsentience is your mood often fluctuates depending on who you've spoken to, or even in some cases, just randomly who you've walked past, because sometimes that's all it takes. So if you have a conversation with someone who their energy is just really heavy and they're really being negative and they're really down, you find that it just kind of sticks to you. Again, this is kind of pointing back to my empaths. So if that person is very upbeat and lively, you draw onto that and you cling to that. If that person is very negative or angry or just heavy, like their energy is just very dense, that kind of sticks to you as well, and you may find that it carries with you throughout your day. So if you experience that often, that's a very good sign that you are clairsentient. Another sign of clairsentience is that you can feel in your gut when someone is lying to you. That is a telltale sign of clairsentience as well. You just have this pit in your gut, just this feeling that like this person is not being transparent. They're not being 100%. They're not being truthful right now. So if you experience those things often, and if you have called the person out, or you have found that, you followed that hunch and it was true, that is a very, very clear sign that you are clairsentient. Next sign of clairsentience is tingling sensations. So this could be on the head, on the arms, all over your body. So just random tingling that just happens just out of nowhere. And it's not because of the temperature of the room. It's because a spirit has entered, or just the energy that you're feeling from someone could just be like telling you something that is expressing itself physically, so you get tingles all over. But if you experience that often, that is clairsentience. Another sign of clairsentience is vibration lifting, or having strong energy sensations in your body. So this actually happens to me a lot when I'm doing tarot readings. Sometimes my body gets really, like, the energy gets so high that I just like burn up, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I feel like I'm melting. As far as vibration lifting, it feels like you're on this kind of energetic high. Like you're just kind of like, you just feel very just like just awake and very alive, and very just like you feel this energy kind of running through your veins. And it's an energy that I feel quite often when I'm reading. So if you experience this often, that is a clear sign of clairsentience. The next sign of clairsentience is that you are heavily impacted by astrology and the phases of the moon. If you find that you are checking your horoscopes and they're really resonating with you, or you are very tied to the phases of the moon and you feel very drawn or very close to the moon, it's because the planets and the moon very much affect our emotions, and they very much affect our day-to-day lives, whether you believe in it or not. And so if you find yourself being drawn to that, that is a very, very clear sign that you might be clairsentient. Last and final point of clairsentience: if you find that you are led by your heart and how something feels to you and to your core, you don't do anything just because. You don't just take action just because that's the world that we live in, where people just kind of do, go, go, go. Your heart has to be in it. It has to align with your values and your core. It has to align with your ethics. It may even be described as being stubborn, but you allow kind of your heart and not your head to guide you, and definitely not society and things like that. You make your important decisions based on how it sits in the core of your being. So very clear sign of clairsentience. If you find that you resonate with some or all of these points, your mission in life is to be, again, a healer to people. This could come in the form of being a teacher. You could be a therapist. You could be a social worker working closely with kids. You could be a composer of music, and you could be crafting music that really moves people on an emotional level. You could be a really great storyteller, a really great writer. You just know how to portray a story or how to portray an emotion in a way that people are really captivated by. So, very broad, but that's good because that means that you have plenty to explore and plenty to kind of dive into and see what you like. But I hope you guys got something out of this video. Comment down below and let me know if you resonate with any of these signs of clairsentience. Let me know if I missed any points or if you've experienced any points that you feel also tie into clairsentience. Leave your comments, your likes, your subscribes. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.